Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane. Here playing as Sol the Torvega. Some worshipping werewolf.
Rule number 3. Obey.
Right, can't turn you into healers, but that shouldn't matter. You should still do a fair amount of damage versus
Your call?
Now, the rangers, of course, I want to upgrade to Archers of Healy at some point. That's most likely not gonna happen. Ooh, war has been declared. Either Anna's trying to support me, or she has her own designs. At this point I'm not entirely sure because I, again, can't see what they're doing. And she is not so angry about the treachery. Still a little bit upset that I'm a heathen.
I shall hear your request.
You have no spells to want. Oh, you finally researched the one spell. Alright. Do you have any gold? 13 gold. Darn it. You know what? Fine. If you want to give me 13 gold for that, I'll take it. You're my ally. We should stand together in this. I don't really want to push forward. Just stick here until I can upgrade you into Royal Guardsman. Alright, that city will be mine next turn.
Hammers ready!
All of you get over here. Where are you going?
Dwarves!
You rest. Stay put. Right again.
Settlers!
I'm just gonna move you a bit quickly. Over there. Yay!
We have founded a new city! Guardians of Habit Hall!
So that should
Standing proud!
suffice for now. I'll give you regeneration because you'll need that.
For one, and one for all.
And I think this site is probably safe enough. You can return now. Next turn. Ouch! Luckily I have decent resistance. Oh, that still hurts though. That's a very dumb idea.
You have received a new request, my lord.
New spell. Good. Lower the land, sure. Why not? Let's get a harbor. Because... yeah, sure. Claim the gold mine. Just keep bringing in the money. Now I could build minotaurs. I don't really need minotaurs though. So I'll just take the labyrinth. Give me some melee bonus. Yeah. I'll take the foundry.
Ready to help.
Let's get you over there.
Aye!
Ready to shoot something?
Right. Well, money it is then. capture Moonmorn. Well, I was already going for that, so sure. I mean, silly settler. Why would you ever come into the
I'm
range?
glad we could come to a happy agreement.
And now I'd really like to see what's over on the other side. So again, I'll summon some serpents. And all you lot can just stand there staring at the sea. And you sharpshooters do that. Yeah, you go play with that Leviathan.
Shaman!
Stop doing that. Right. First, serpents. Right, first aid for the Royal Guardsman.
Clerics!
Shot-shooters!
I need to get him down to a manageable level, I think. And the Thunderstorm does more damage. You heal up.
To build or to bash?
Listen and obey.
Yuck. Well, luckily I know where Moonmorn is. Should be easy enough to take. Ah, come on. Right. You heal yourself.
You point, we shoot!
Right, I want the spell. Yeah. Sure, I hit my own guys by doing that, but that was intentional-ish. Right, stop breaking my forts. Right, how close are you to leveling up? few more turns. I should be able to do it. I think. Let's make sure that all of this is properly scouted. Alright, so this is the main prize we want.
We stand in her light.
Hammers ready.
We will stand right here.
Best archers in the world.
How am I gonna break that?
The new spell research is complete.
Yeah, I'll take Create Artifact. That is at least more useful than what I currently have. Alright, well.
To build or to bash.
There's no real way to get fancy over here. He's got those forts, and I need something to distract him. Alright, that's dealt with.
Ready to shoot something?
And again, I need to really heal these guys. And possibly clean the land that they're standing on.
Bearers of the halberd.
Alright, let's make you stronger. Tried by the labyrinth. And adamantium armor.
Caught werewolves.
Aye.
And my biggest problem right now is that I can't get my troops where I want them to be. Because I'd have to run this gauntlet. So either all his troops need to be over here, where I'm already fighting him. Otherwise, there's no way I'm gonna get in there. Luckily, he's not got any real chance of defeating me anymore. You can beg for your life all you want. That's not gonna change my mind one bit.
See how you like this?
Royal Guards.
And if I can't take what I want from you, then I'll just take away your heroes. But first, A buff spell for my halberdiers, probably. I really need to clean the land. Something to make it a little bit more effective against the undead. Right.
Yes?
Now I could try to teleport my units over, of course, but
Surface.
that would take too long, take too much mana, and is ultimately not all that effective. I don't know why he's building settlers still, though. I mean, even in the best scenario, he's got no chance to get them anywhere that they need to be. Don't need any more of your useless weapons. I mean, he's still got some items that might be useful to me right now, but I'm better off actually building my own weapons. You know, once the spell finishes. And even those weapons are not all that effective.
Someone in need?
Yeah, killed by the healers.
Guardians of Halberd Hall!
What is your death magic resistance is not the greatest. I'll give you amulets and go and distract. In the meantime, I really want to clean this land. See if I can draw him out of his shelter. Now the problem is I can't really do an amphibious landing over here then. I need to go around. Stay well out of range. Because my transport cogs are just too darn fragile. Despite the strength of the unit inside. Philip I might hop over with a teleport, but the rest is just gonna have to swim.
Shamans! Tuners!
Heal up. Well, it's not that bad. I expected it to be a little bit worse. She's fighting bearmen. Well, at least that's gonna keep her occupied for a bit. They are still fighting, right? Yep. Because I'm not seeing Anna's units anywhere, so I'm hoping they're still fighting. Alright. There's probably no point in me building that, but I want to do it anyway. Alright, Temple to Dauros. This tower needs to die.
Your call?
Bearers of the halberd!
He's already embarked somewhere. But I hope that's not something I can't deal
Cavalry!
with. Alright. Well... another thunderstorm, perhaps. Yeah. Because Timorium, the undead city that I can't get into view, unlike the other cities, does death magic damage in its defense rather than elemental damage. Now, there are plenty of units with resistance to death magic. I don't have any. In fact, the units that are strongest against death magic are undead units, because, well, most of them are immune to that. But I don't want to build any undead units, because they're also weak as balls at this stage. Right, come on over, now that we actually have some room. This is mostly still for distraction. Anna's turn. Anna's just content to sit there in the corner and do nothing. I don't think she knows what she's doing.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Sure I did. In the meantime, though, that was nice. More summoning stuff. Alright. Let's see what artifacts I can create. Now I can create anything from melee, ranged, magic, armor or magic item. Depending on what spells I have unlocked or what favors I have gained with the gods at this point. These are still regular items that I can build, but they can still be very powerful. Certainly more powerful than whatever else I might get from the trader or what I might find in the wild. Like the sign of Chrome is pretty much always useful. Let's see. For a melee weapon, probably unit power, melee damage. Great sign of Helia. And what do I want? Strike of Death. Right, that costs 300. And then I want to make that a... what do I want it to look like? Did they really misspell strength? Alright, that'll take 4 turns. Something to do with my my mana and my time. Let's get rid of these towers. Why is it so darn difficult to get rid of these towers?
How you like this?
Just keep on going. Right. Reinforcements have almost arrived. Yeah. Cute. And let's back away. Not going into the water with the Leviathan still around. I thought I got them all. You move up. Oh crap. Well, at least you got a level out of it. I'll give you more life attack. That seems fitting.
Aye!
Alright, let's get some Archers of Helia on the field. That should make things a little bit more interesting. A little bit more.
Someone in need?
You point, we shoot. Healing to death.
Just so that they have to divide their attention a bit. Alright, fine. Have a mana trap. At this point I pretty much don't care what the cities do. Not really. That's a bit of a problem with this game, that at the end you're just micromanaging too many things at the same time. And I hit the wrong snake.
Werewolves.
Yeah, you're not establishing a city there. Go.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Stop giving me spells I don't want. I do not like the research system in this game. At all. It's just a little bit too arbitrary about what it's going to give you. Yeah, I don't really need anything from this place. Let's just keep making sure that it doesn't cost us any money to have this place.
Best archers in the world.
We bring her wrath. Will do.
Now, Archers of Helia, of course, are also immune to elemental magic. Very nice. Let's keep breaking these forts.
Dwarves!
Alright, let's bring the dwarves to bear.
A call?
All for one, and one for all.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
As I pretty much thought I would. But that will do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.